Hello, this is 200,000 Units, and today I'm bringing you a retrospective review of 0308 Clone Commander Gree. Now, this figure was originally released by Hasbro in 2007 as part of the 30th anniversary collection line, which was a really great line of figures, several waves, covering figures from all the films. We got concept figures, which are really cool, as well as stuff from books, games, even the Clone Wars micro series. There are a lot of other good clones in this line as well that I will be covering in later reviews, such as the 7th Legion Trooper, Airborne Trooper, Galactic Marine, and the Hawkbat Trooper. Anyway, on to the review. Okay, starting with the sculpt here, it is similar in design to the ROTS 41 Super Articulated Antenna Trooper. However, it is not the same sculpt, it is a different one, a new one, that was built specifically for Gree, and as far as I'm aware, has only ever been used for him, so it's very unique. Main things to draw your attention to are the belt and straps on his chest, as well as his extra armor detailing. There's a small pouch on a strap around his leg. Moving on to the back, we've got continuation of these belt straps, as well as extra thermal detonator in addition to his standard clone kit, and a small antenna pack, which is removable, though the hole it leaves is fairly unsightly. Moving on upwards, helmet, which is removable to reveal the standard Brody Taylor clone sculpt. A bit odd for Gree as we think of him now after his appearance in Clone Wars animated series, in which he gets this very strange red-haired haircut. But of course this was released in 2007, year before that, so here Gree has a standard clone head. Other than that, sculpt is similar in proportion and build to a lot of the other figures from this era, 2005 to about 2011, when the VC45 mold was brought in. Overall quite bulky, but it does look like there's a human in the armour, a common complaint with VC45. Right, moving on to articulation. Decent rotation in the head, a bit locked down, as you can see. Would rotate 360 degrees, though I'm a bit careful of that antenna. Shoulders, good articulation there, helped by the fact that there is a visible joint there. So yeah, it go all the way up. Elbow articulation, about 90 degrees. Could be a little bit better. It is hindered by the very bulky elbow pads, as you can see, particularly that strap there. Then onto the hands, and this is where his added articulation begins to shine. We've got hinge joints, horizontal hinge on the left hand, and a vertical hinge on the right hand. Moving on to the chest area, a little bit of up down, the ball jointed waist, turns 360 no problem, in case you ever want to snap Gree's spine in half for any reason. Legs, ball joints, just about, not great. Full 360 rotation, however, but it does make sitting look a little awkward, or any kind of crouching position, because as you can see, the front of the armour is now turned out to the sides, unlike on figures with stand or swivel hips. Legs are standard ball joint, about 90 degrees. As you can see, nothing too special there. And then feet, again, I feel like the feet are copied from perhaps the ROTS Evolutions clone mold. Good bit of back flex, 360 rotation, and a little bit of forward, but not too much. Anyway, moving on to accessories. I've already spoken about the removable helmet and antenna pack. However, Gree does come with a couple of other accessories I will talk about. Standard DC-15 clone blaster rifle. Yeah, standard mold for this time, nothing special. But I will say that Gree has very stiff hands, so the handle on my gun is slightly bent, which is unfortunate. Other than that, macro binoculars, useful if you want to recreate any scenes from Revenge of the Sith. Nice touch by Hasbro. Unique mold, don't think it's been seen anywhere else. But yeah, they look good, look the part. Nice deco, bit of a wash, dirty grime, a couple of markings. Talk about the helmet. It's a good size. To be honest, one of the better removable helmets they've done. It's a tight fit on the figure. It doesn't look obtrusive, and the bottom of the figure's chin is not noticeable once the helmet is on. Always a plus, because it can look ugly. Yeah, small little antenna pack. Antenna is slightly flexible, but I won't want to push it. The rest of that is hard plastic, and of course that just fits into the figure's back in this hole, like so. Final look just at paint apps. Honestly, very nice job here by Hasbro. Got weathering detail on the basic green, which is nice. Lovely dark grey metallic sheen on the lower legs. Camo is well done. Lots of varieties of colours gone into that, and same with the slightly darker blackish camo on his chest, which is all very good. Yeah, same on the back. Nice attention to detail, painting the holster, or well, the strap and pouch, and the very light coloured bicep armor inlays look a bit off to me, but I will assume that's how they look on the actual character, not that we see much of his back. Helmet, nice metallic green sheen on that visor, and also metallic sheen, weirdly enough, only on the lower part of the helmet. The rest of it is just this grey plastic. Yeah, continuation of the green, more weathering. These bits would look a little off, I would say, compared to the rest of the figure's weathering. A lot more clumps rather than the much lighter scratching. And yeah, a bit more weathering here, just standard metallic stuff, which is appreciated. So on to my final thoughts. I think this is an excellent figure. Really nice clone mold and sculpt. Shame it was never retooled to be used for any other troopers, as it is, you know, combines the good looks of the ROTS molds with a much more higher standard of articulation that we've only really seen on VC45. I think Hasbro was absolutely right to release this in TVC, though that figure now charges a high price on the aftermarket, which is a bit of a shame for any collectors who want to get their hands on him. But yeah, he works brilliantly in any Kashyyyk displays, whether you want to do Order 66 with Yoda, or him leading a bunch of scout troopers, which were also released in the 30th anniversary collection, etc. Honestly, all around a really solid figure when it was released, and I think it still holds up today. Anyway, thank you for watching, and goodbye.